Hey, everybody, greetings from Christchurch, Missoula. This is Pastor Flynn once again as we continue through Psalm 37. Our weekly meditation today is verses 5 through 8 of Psalm 37. Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. He shall bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. Rest in the Lord. Wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him that prospers in his way, because of the man who brings wicked schemes to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Do not fret. It only causes harm. Well, as I said, we're continuing to go through Psalm 37, a psalm dedicated to showing us how the godly should respond when the wicked are thriving, prospering, and dominating the culture. And this is so obviously applicable to us today. So far, we have been told not to fret, which means not to be overcome with anger, and also not to be envious of the wicked. And on the positive side, we are to trust in God, to continue to do good, continue to dwell in the midst of the land, to feed on his faithfulness, and to delight ourselves in the Lord. Well, today's verses continue much of the same idea. The first instruction from today's verse says that we are to commit our way to God. How are we to do that? Well, the psalmist tells us that it means to trust, to rest, and to have patience in God. Think of it as like a two-part process. At the beginning of each day, we commit to ordering our steps according to his word, which means to walk in righteousness, in faithfulness to him. Then second, though, we leave the outcome of the events of the day in his hands. We trust in him, even in the face of the prosperity of the wicked and their mockery of our ways. We rest in his word, his promise that the wicked will soon be cut down. And we wait patiently for God to bring his words to pass. That is what we are to do. Then what we are commanded not to do in verses 7 and 8 is fret. Once again, twice in these verses, he says not to fret. And if that's not enough, we're also commanded to cease from anger and to forsake wrath. So far in verses 1 through 8, we've been warned against giving into anger 5 times already. Now, it makes sense that in our fallen human nature, that anger would be the natural reaction to the prosperity of the wicked. But if we give in to anger, fretting, and wrath, the scripture says it only causes harm. The word for harm is evil. And it's not possible to fight evil with evil. We can only overcome evil with good. And this is what Psalm 37 is calling us to do. Today's verses are another way of encouraging us once again to continue to do good, to walk in faithfulness, even if we have to wait longer than we hope for the wicked to be stopped. So in the face of the wicked prospering, we are to trust in God, rest in God, wait patiently for God. And he promises that if we commit our ways to his ways, to this course of action, that he will cause our righteousness and our justice to shine like the new noonday sun. Justice is vindication. We will be vindicated, and our righteousness will shine like the noonday sun. Well, till next time, thanks for listening. Glory to the Lord of hosts.